Hey, welcome to Courtesy Flush. I surprise Nick every time when I do that. You're like, you never warned me. I try, but he was so engrossed in whatever he was looking at, I didn't want to bother him.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Courtesy Flush. We're going to be doing Adventure Thursdays, and it's Tex Murphy Part 3. But you're on day 4, I think, or day 5, actually.
I think day 5.
Yeah, day
Maybe?
4.
Day 4. Okay.
You are on day 4. And I know this one. Prepare yourself. This is probably
Okay.
the longest day in the game. Being that it is also that is literally the day 4 is the longest day in the game. Looking at all the stuff you have to do, I'm here as your guide
Okay.
to help us kind of keep the stream going because we played Tex Murphy Tesla Effect and the anger was not supposed
There was
to.
one spot.
There was a couple actually, but
Okay.
yes, there was one spot where I was just like, absolutely not, and it was the pyramid, and no, like there are parts in puzzle games where I'm like, I'm not interested in this part of the game. While it was really well designed puzzles, I wasn't really like feeling them. Hey man, it's good to see you, John. Always glad to have you here, every stream. You are listening to Aubrey Hodges' soundtrack from Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. You can go and check out his Bandcamp if you're interested in these awesome remakes. But with all that said, let's go ahead and hop on over to the stream. Turn that down. Turn the game up. Hit that load button. Is it not clicking? What did you do?
I don't know.
What did you do? You broke the game. Or did you? No, hold on. We'll figure it out. Hold on. Go back to Couch Cam. They can't see the mistakes we're making right now. Hold on. So, this stream is brought to you by our sponsors, Piss Energy Drink, the only energy drink with saturated fat. You hit the alt tab button. You see, the cool thing about energy drinks is that they give you the energy you need to go on through your day, but what Piss does is it actually debilitates you and makes you, almost die from how amazing it is. With its 2% fiberglass, you're going to have that itchy, tingly feeling going straight down all night long. Is the load button not working? Just go ahead and reload.
Okay.
Go here, Alt-Tab, and then hit the X at the top there. Sorry about that. The game is, it's aged.
Where am I?
It's to the left. No, you missed it. It's like right next to the prison, the Escapist 2. Over. Yeah, there it is.
That's okay. I guess left from where I started.
Yeah. And now we just got to play the game of will it run on the stream? Let's see.
So while we're waiting, I feel like since we burned Michael as a heretic for not liking John Williams,
yeah, actually, it's funny. You weren't here when he said that. What were you?
no,
But you heard about it.
I heard about it from
We're like, ooh,
Kevin.
you're so lucky Nick wasn't here. He left at the perfect time.
yeah, I heard it from Kevin and went back and it's like, yep, now I'm gonna have to burn Michael as a heretic. But
Sorry, access.
so I feel like since we've done that, his spirit has been haunting me and coming up with like weird questions. Like today, I was thinking on the drive over here, like in real life it wouldn't happen, but like in a comic book, like if you were in a VR set, why it like got struck by lightning or something,
yeah.
you'd get some sort of superpowers, right? Because that's how comic books work.
Right, in a superhero setting, yes. Getting struck by lightning is the thing. But yeah, go ahead. Continue before you continue playing the game.
So what would your like? You just got struck by lightning and
Okay.
you have VR powers. So what powers do you have?
VR powers?
Yeah, so you got struck by lightning while wearing a VR headset.
Oh, while wearing a VR headset.
So now obviously your powers have to be connected to like
Virtual
reality
reality.
of some sort.
I guess my power would be to that's a good one because there's so many good options in my head.
Yeah.
The first one that comes to mind is that I can just enter whatever system I wanted to, not video games, just anything. Sort of like a lightning bolt. What's that gremlin that was made out of lightning, Gremlins 2? No, you never watched that movie?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, I want like that, like just to enter the system and be in it. I could be in the video game, like I'm in Tex Murphy, but I'm just like messing around. You know, I don't know, something like that, because I think that would be connected to virtual reality. But the other option I was thinking is like, it would give me like Geordie LaForge like vision, so I'd always have to wear a visor, but I could see all the spectrums of light and color. I don't know. Shoot lasers out of my eyes, like. I feel like the lasers out of your eyes is very inconvenient. So what were you thinking?
I don't know. Like I couldn't like nothing really jumped out like immediately of it would obviously be this. It was just something like, that's an interesting question, and I have to go back to driving now.
No, and the other one, the most obvious one, is corpse, because you'd be dead if you got struck by lightning wearing a VR headset. You'd be a corpse wearing that's your superpower. You're a corpse now wearing a VR headset. Probably permanently, because the plastic would probably melt to your face. And that would not be an open casket funeral. Let's just... Okay, so going forward, you remember the controls? It's spacebar to move.
That's not gonna work.
All right.
Yeah, spacebar to move, then the funky mouse.
There we go. Okay.
Okay, so to kind of catch you up on what had happened, because I don't know if you remember, but last week you found out that Eddie Ching is actually a woman who stole the crystal bird from people who are going to use it to bring about the end of the world. And you, because you're a dork, started working for the Countess Renier, who is, not surprisingly, probably not on the level, and has set you up to find this bird, so that way she could do probably just wipe out everyone on Earth. And now you feel kind of stupid, but there's no other choice now. You have to get this bird back or everyone dies.
All right.
And this is only day 4. What happened on day 1? We just found a bracelet. Day 2, we get a pretty nice paycheck for once. So the obvious option here is, like he said in the previous, or at least in the beginning of this chapter, he needs to go to the Countess's mansion to see
What she knew, if anything.
what she did.
Oh, and don't we also have to go stop by
Yes,
the Colonel's
but
office?
do Countess mansion first.
Okay.
This is a great rendering of
Okay, there's something wrong with this picture. When I was here before, the place looked like a palace. Now it looks like the aftermath of an IRS auction. Somebody wanted me to believe the person I talked to was a real countess. Now I can see I've been played for a sucker. But who set me up and why?
no bird. Okay.
Okay.
So it's up there in the chandelier, the bird. It's going really fast because the game, I think, the animator or the animation for that thing is like not meant for.
There's a bald eagle perched on the chandelier. Man. Now that the animal rights lobby is huge, bald eagles are everywhere. They're worse than pigeons. Front door was open when I got here. The eagle must have flown in. Looks like it's got a bright cigarette case in its claws. I've heard that eagles are attracted to shiny objects.
Okay then.
Well, you might have a bright shiny object in your inventory that it might want to trade.
Do I have a bright shiny object? Ooh, I do have a bright shiny object.
It's a good thing he picked that up in the horse suite. Oh look, that was animated. It's like a cartoon. It's gonna take that. Thank you. And there you go. Nicely done. It's somewhere in this game's graphics. I wish you luck in not getting drunk and spinning. Okay, now you're gonna go for the trash can. Obvious choice there. You're gonna have to look.
Trash
inside.
cans go. This is a nice one.
Yeah, you have to look straight down. Oh boy.
It looks like a pile of torn up paper scraps.
It's more of your favorite. Do you want to solve the puzzle now, or you just want to wait until you explore the room?
We'll finish. No, that's not what the button I wanted. We'll finish with the room first.
Probably that silver thing right
That
there is probably.
Looks suspiciously important.
Looks like an expensive cigarette case.
Yep, that's an expensive cigarette case.
There's only one cigarette left in the case. Maybe I'll keep it around for a smoking emergency.
And there you go.
Okay then.
It's gonna be useful. It's gonna be useful. Just like Solid Snake. Why do you need cigarettes? You never know.
Yeah, like at least with text I could see it being.
Whoever that was that met me here the other night may have set me up, but I'll bet you didn't get her cleaning deposit back.
Yeah, there's like a
assuming there's-
rent-a-mansion. Also, it's kind of weird that there's like just garbage on the floor, even though it's like,
Searching through that fireplace could be a real pain in the ash.
oh, come on. Come on. You're gonna drop lines like that. Oh, there you go. Smart, smart. That is a very smart place to look. If you could like just, I think it's page, or I think it's shift.
The decorative mantle really sets off the fireplace.
While you're in space mode. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So text can grow instantly 7 feet tall.
Hey, neat. I saw a watch just like this one in my spy supply catalog. Really nice spy watches have things like built-in parachutes.
Yeah.
Maybe there's more to this watch than meets the eye. What's this? It's a secret compartment.
Could be useful for storing important things later.
Okay then.
All right. And I think, let me double check here.
That's how you go down.
There's more. Yeah, there you go.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah,
so-
you can move the trash aside. That's a thing you can do.
Oh.
Not the trash can, but just trash in general. I'll let you dig through that.
Whoever that was that met me here the other night may have set me up, but I'll bet you didn't get her cleaning deposit back.
No, not that trash. I think it's.
Well, that's not gonna work.
I think actually, it's probably just specific. Yeah, let's take a look. Probably closer to the table.
Whoever that
I'm not
was that
seeing
met
it.
me here the other night.
Maybe it's that.
Well, that's not gonna work.
What about that newspaper over there close? Yeah, you just passed over it.
Whoever that
No.
was that met me here the other night may have set me up, but I'll...
Center of the screen. Yeah.
That one.
Yeah.
Looks like the obituary section of yesterday's Standard Examiner.
Yeah. That one piece of trash. See what was under it.
The ashtray's loaded with expensive imported cigarette butts.
And there's that.
The ashtray's loaded with expensive...
Okay.
I think that was just for points.
Okay.
You can move the plant, I think, but I don't think there's anything under it. Yeah. It made a lot of noise. All right.
Okay.
That's pretty much it for this area. The other thing you can do is...
Puzzle time.
Oh, boy. I love puzzles like this. This is a very huge... This is huge. This is a trope of these games. Putting together notes that you
How
found.
do you?
It's
where is it?
left and right on the arrow keys.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to make things worse, that this one is actually an incomplete note. So you're only going to get like
Oh joy.
a part of a paragraph.
Oh, bliss.
Like,
Just what I always wanted.
so it's not a perfect piece of paper, and it's just the middle of a paragraph. It's a good thing they only threw that part away. They're like, we're gonna take the edge. It's like, it's almost like, and you know how people take the crust off of bread? Well, they took the crust and they left the bread for you. But this is literally the last thing you have to do in this area.
Okay. Nope. You're still not right side up. Okay. What looks
Actually, that word is, that's actually a word you've never seen before.
Oh, the BAS?
Yeah, it's like a place.
Okay.
I actually have the answer here, so I'll just let you piece it together, but I'll kind of guide you because this thing is bullshit.
No.
I'll give you the first hint. Circumstances is the first word at the very top left.
Okay, where is my...
Right underneath it.
Ah. Okay.
Yep.
So that goes up
Yep, that's the top left.
here. Get you down
That should get
here.
you going there.
Where's... No, you're not rounded enough.
I wish they would put some kind of music on here. I'm going to put some music up here. Because that's what we need. I'm here for you. Because that's what we do here. Well, at least I try to anyway. Because most of the time I'm usually playing these games. Let's see here. There you go, a little bossa nova. It's good thinking music. It's like elevator music. It's great. Well, well, well. Oh. So circumstances is not the top left.
Okay. Where's circumstance?
So S and so circumstances does go at the top. It's the top word.
Okay.
But S. Oops. No, it does go up there.
Okay.
So like. No, not that one. Delighted to. No. It's our going. Are progressing. Because you need progressing. There they are. Up there at the top left. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And then the S goes up next to that. And that is your top left. The rest is up to you.
Okay.
This is a terrible puzzle. Because it's hard. Someone's really jamming out on that keyboard. Oh, nice. Good find. Hey, there you go. And that's the edge of the paper.
Okay.
So, as you can see, it's a weird shape, but you have reached the edge over there. Looks like it continues further left a bit, but not by much. This game and its lack of soundtrack for this point. The word that goes there is a part of the game's main title. Nah. So you're not going to get this kind of guide when we play the Pandora Directive, because I haven't actually... I beat it a long time ago. I've not beaten it recently. As it... I think it... Actually, I think that goes right there, the don't be. I think it goes to afraid. So it says don't be afraid.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's where that goes. I didn't even look at the thing. Yeah. So maybe that goes up there under doesn't. Up there at the top right. Yeah. So at the right. I think that goes on underneath doesn't. Look at the edge. Does that go there? No. I thought it would go there. Never mind. I don't know. Well, how about with? Deal with on the right? Yeah, sorry.
That's yeah. It's like okay, so that didn't go there. So where's my? Obvious
That's the
word?
edge right there. There's nothing after that. I go somewhere else. I don't know. Excuse me. I actually don't know where that is. Oh yeah, I think actually that does go there.
You think? I don't think that
Um,
lines up nicely.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. To the delighted. Try delighted to hear. Delighted to hear. It's up at the top. So probably two goes right in between delighted and here. Is there a 2 in here somewhere? That must be it. Yeah. Yep, there it is. Yeah, there you go.
That's gonna go there. And you're gonna go here. And why isn't there a select all?
And move them down. Yeah.
Gets to. There we go.
Ah, Bastion. The person who typed this walkthrough cannot spell, or English is not their first language.
Huh?
I think that one goes right there where it says he gets, yeah. I'll turn this down a little bit. Yeah, I think that goes to, so you have to move everything over. I'm sorry. But that is the edge right there. There's nothing else. I didn't think it went that far left. As I said, the person who typed this walkthrough aligned all of their text to the left. And they don't speak English as their first language, clearly. Because they said bassoon. Or, no, what did they say? Bastionov. So I'm guessing they must be Russian.
I don't know why I'm being so particular about rearranging these.
Because it's just weird when you can't read it. And I think this puzzle does not give you a you've completed it thing, so that you just get to read what it was put there. This music is perfect for what you're doing. It's funny, I have the game's music turned all the way up and there's nothing. It plays like occasionally it'll play something, but it's so rare when it's on a puzzle screen.
Okay, circumstances, something are progressing smoothly. Something delighted to hear that Murphy was able to...
Probably get the final piece of our puzzle. He probably doesn't. We repaid him by not killing him immediately. I'm guessing if he gets too nosy, don't be afraid to deal with him. In the meantime, go to Bastion of Sanctity, and that's the end.
Okay, then.
There you go.
So, Colonel's office?
Yeah, most definitely. Time to mute that music. Okay.
When I get to the colonel's office, the police are just leaving. They tell me they've combed the place and come up empty. I'm not surprised. As I step inside, I try to remember what the colonel told me. Something about a winter chip and an emergency disc hidden somewhere in the display case. Maybe the info on the disc will tell me something about this chameleon.
That's
I'm sure the chameleon went through this stuff and picked up anything important.
yeah. Yeah, his stuff is really that's smart. Wow.
This must be the disc the colonel mentioned. Maybe I can run it on
Didn't
his
even have to
computer.
give you anything. That was good. You know what? When I was playing this without the guide, it took me forever to find that shitty thing because I was like, where could it be? I just said I'm gonna click on everything on this shelf, and then what do you know? It was the last thing on the line because I went, nope, no, no. It was that's the only thing on the shelf you can
Okay.
interact with. So
I'm going to be honest, I kind of got lucky with that one.
that was incredible luck. Incredible luck.
Boy, the chameleon sure was in a destructive mood.
What? No. You didn't.
Rosebud.
That's why he was in a...
Boy, the chameleon sure was in...
He probably pulled the picture down and went, no. No. There is something on the table to your right. It's just one of those, like, hard to see things.
That picture frame's lying face down. Oh, nice-looking dame. This must be the Colonel's squeeze. If I could track her down, maybe she could give me some more information.
All right. He has an interesting bunch of posters. His credenza is really huge.
That's, interesting.
I gotta ask myself once more, does everybody in this town own a credenza?
Yes. There's a locked cabinet, of course. Hey, you found the...
It's like a wall safe to me. Maybe that emergency disc the Colonel told me about will help get the safe open.
Yeah. Look around. You have some things you gotta do anyway. Look around. Get involved. You still have desk drawers you can go through.
Yep.
You're just doing it carefully because of how quickly
These desk drawers were probably searched by the chameleon, but maybe he missed something. Some sort of greeting card.
Excuse me. Sorry I haven't come by lately. Work has been hell trying to wrap things up before we head out to the tropics. I'll make sure you get. I'll make it up to you when we get there. Spanks and kisses, the Colonel. Wow.
Okay, then.
Just hit resume.
Moving on.
The Colonel's kind of a perv.
My PI instincts and keen sense of smell tell me that this envelope was sent by a woman of some kind.
From Melon Toad. That's her
Feel
address.
like that's a pun off of something, but anyways. Nothing there. And nothing there.
Awesome. Oh yeah, use the computer. Is there one in his room? I thought there was one. Yeah, that thing that totally looks like a computer.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Nice computer. Looks like it's all hooked up. Nothing's coming up. I'll need to load up a disk before I get any information off this computer.
Well, guess what I just found.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Oh, it's an MS-DOS computer in the 2036. Oh boy.
In case anything happens to me, I've made up this disk to give you enough information to carry on in my place. Despite our past problems, I don't know anyone else who could replace me. Obviously, he doesn't know very many people. Since you're reading this, I suppose something has gone wrong, so now it's up to you. First of all, you've probably never heard of Capricorn. All you need to know is that it's a secret organization that infiltrates groups which pose a threat to society, then unravels them from the inside out. Dozens of cults, terrorist groups, and political cabals have been broken up before the public ever knew there was a threat. How I came to be involved with Capricorn is unimportant. Suffice it to say that we've done each other some favors. I have been helping them infiltrate a corporation called Genetic Research Systems, GRS. I won't waste time on details, but I was hired by someone to investigate a disappearance, and the investigation led me to GRS. I learned that there were secret experiments being done there, and that the top people were members of the cult. I relayed this information to Capricorn and learned that one of their agents was already there undercover.
I can read the rest.
Go for it.
You know about the crusade for genetic purity and maybe about the religious retreat, the Moonchild. To all appearances, it's a gigantic orbiting biosphere capable of holding hundreds of thousands of occupants. If, however, the Moonchild is armed with nuclear weapons, it could literally hold the world hostage from its vantage point. Capricorn wants the Moonchild destroyed. The cult at GRS is linked to the crusade. The undercover agent learned that she would be going to the Moonchild, so Capricorn devised a computer virus and encoded it on what's known as a winter chip. I made the delivery of the winter chip from Capricorn to the agent at GRS. Less than 3 days after I delivered the chip, 24 undercover Capricorn agents had been discovered and murdered, and Capricorn headquarters had been destroyed. Undoubtedly, the faceless forces behind their crusade for genetic purity are responsible for effectively ending Capricorn's existence. GRS is no longer in operation, and the undercover agent Eva Shanzi has disappeared. What I was doing and what you must now do is find out what happened to Eva and help her complete her mission. If she has been discovered, you must find a winter chip and somehow get it to the Moonchild's computer system. There is additional information in my safe which may put you on the trail. And he does not give you the combination because he knows you're good enough PI to figure it out.
Okay.
You're like, wall of text. Oh, you know what? This isn't the only one.
Huh?
This will not be the only time.
Oh, only time we hit a wall
In
of
the
text.
same day.
Oh.
Whew. We can't get in there yet.
Okay, then.
Let's see here. So we go to... The only thing you could do right now is go to find Melon Toad.
Okay.
Because you can't open that without a key, which you don't have.
Who are you? What do you want?
Oh man, I came on in time. Mike, I missed you! It's good to see you, Virix. And you know what? We were playing and repping your music yesterday, and you missed it, man. We miss you, man. It's good to see you. You want
Does
to...
it matter or...
According to this, it does, but I'll let you go through.
Okay.
And pick your own options.
The name's Murphy. I'm a private investigator.
Is this some kind of a bust?
Is that Suda 51 game? No.
Not bad. But that's not why I'm here.
Look, if you're looking for a date, I don't do that anymore. I have a boyfriend, and I'm expecting him any minute.
We were playing a dinosaur game, and we were using your music to start the stream and to end it because your music is awesome and hype. I'm not giving you any hints. I'm just letting you, just humming.
Listen, I hate to be the one to tell you, but I have some bad news for you. Someone tried to murder the Colonel. I don't know if he's gonna make it. He may be dead now for all I know.
The Colonel? Dead? I can't believe it! I guess we won't be going to Bermuda next week.
I know this must be quite a shock, but I'm trying to find out who wanted him dead, and I could really use your help.
Hold on a second. How do I know that you didn't, kill the Colonel?
Well, he's not dead yet.
What do we have from...
No, you have to actually hit a button first.
No, I was trying to think of what we could have possibly
Probably
had.
probably the greeting card.
I have something for you from the Colonel.
Okay, let's see it.
I was right, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, click it. Yep, and then offer.
There wasn't any money in it? Okay, I guess I can answer a few questions.
There you go. You unlocked her. There you go. Now you
All
can
right.
now you could ask her about anything. Good, fun. But you're like, I'm gonna go to the questions that actually matter.
Well, I'm just a lonely girl looking for a new friend to play with. You might be fun, but you don't look like you have very much money. Chameleon? Oh, I feel so stupid. The Colonel mentioned that name a couple of times, but I thought he was saying he was getting close to getting his hands on, a million.
Ask about the Colonel. Ugh, my net is
Well, he
total
was nice
trash
to
right
me,
now.
so I was nice to him. I mean, it was fun. I feel kind of bad now, though, because he gave me this package that I wasn't supposed to open unless something happened to him, but I opened it anyway. And I was so disappointed because there was nothing in it except for this stupid key. No money, no jewels, no nothing.
And then ask her about the key.
Sure, I guess you can take it. I don't even know where I'd use it.
End conversation. I'm really surprised you were able to get her to talk to you on the first go. Good instincts. But I wasn't giving you hints. I was just humming kind of like as a nervous tick, I guess. Oh no, this is Tex Murphy! Yes, it is. So there's the cabinet that you haven't opened yet?
That's what I was trying to get.
Wow, look at those magazines.
Wow, detective files, detective dragnet, unofficial detective? I've never figured out the Colonel's tendency toward tawdry smut. A small return receipt from UPEX. Apparently the Colonel sent something recently.
That must be the package she sent.
Um,
That's all right.
Open. Nope. Inventory. Key. Use. No,
Done.
open.
Look at that. Right into the...
This manila folder looks worth taking.
You took the whole
I've
cabinet.
already had my way with the file cabinet.
Oh,
Aren't
wow.
there other
That's
drawers?
one drawer.
I've already had my way with the file cabinet.
He's already had his way with the file cabinet.
These documents are all in code. Hopefully the Colonel's got some sort of decoding manual around here.
Oh. You might have to go visit Megan again. Melon, sorry.
Okay. Travel. Nope.
That's
wrong
the
one.
auxiliary panel. What have you done?
Trying to blow us up. What do you think?
It's a good thing the Death Star was not programmed to just fire on one button. Like, you need a whole crew.
Back again? You know, I've been thinking, I think we could, like, be friends. You know, I think you should stick around and talk to me for a while, because, I don't want to be lonely.
It's up to you.
Normally, I'd pay good money to be friends with you. But right now, I just need to ask you something.
Okay, but remember me the next time you got something burning a hole in your pocket. Cash, I mean.
She's very upfront about it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got another dumb letter from the Colonel. I mean, there were some, like, numbers and stuff written on a piece of paper inside. You can have it. I can't even understand what it is.
There you go.
Okay, then.
He trusted Melon Toad with a lot. Middle.
Oh, back to... Oh, because we have to...
Yeah.
I know what that is now.
Yep.
I thought that was going to be the code to decipher the file, but no, that's the...
There's
safe
only 3
combination.
numbers, so I don't know what that would decipher.
I didn't know what that was going to do either, but it's like, well, that was the thing that we were just talking about. I'd completely forgotten about the safe until, like, just now. Oh, well.
571. There you go.
This code book looks like it'd come in handy if I could find some coded documents.
And look what you have. You know what to do. There you are. Take a look. My client, Paul Dubois, a genetic scientist working on a top secret project for GRS, I've uncovered information that proves that the project at GRS is being funded by the Crusade for Genetic Purity. Paul believes that a secret cult is at work at GRS conducting bizarre experiments that could give them a new and unstoppable destructive force. He was unable or unwilling to give me specific details. Why would a genetic research center be developing a weapon? Paul gave me a list of employees that had left the corporation recently. I went through the list and was only able to locate one person, Alaya Moore, who I found via a credit card trace. She's currently checked into the roadside motel. She says her life is in danger, but she can't tell me why. Something's happening at GRS that's important enough to kill for. What is it? With the information from Paul and Elena, I contacted Capricorn and found that they already have an agent, Eva Shanji, working undercover at GRS. I made the delivery from Capricorn to Eva Shanji. God help us if her cover ever gets blown. Excuse me. Paul contacted me and he said he had enough information on the cult to blow it open. He said he... Go down.
Oh.
Had details on the project, the cult and its objectives, and how the Moonchild figures in. We agreed on a meeting place where Paul would give me the details. He never showed up. Both Paul and Eva Shanzi have vanished without a trace. I've tried to follow their trail, but I've constantly been blocked by a dangerous character known as the Chameleon. My official contacts at Interpol have told me that he's a master of disguise. My unofficial contacts tell me that he's a Native American, a shaman. It's rumored that he possessed the ancient power of shape-shifting, the ability to appear in different forms. If this is true, he could be anyone. I'm not sure who I can trust now, and if the Chameleon's working for the cult, it must be headed by someone very powerful. GRS has been disbanded. Is the project finished? Am I too late? There are eyes in the shadows following my every move, a voice in my head telling me to hurry before someone stops me. But now I've lost my contacts at Capricorn, and and I haven't found any answers. I need to find a way into GRS. That is not the longest text in this chapter. This is exposition chapter.
Roadside motel.
That's exactly where you gotta go. I'd love to see you guys figure that puzzle game out. Zero time dilemma. You guys should play.
I couldn't believe it when the name Elena Moore appeared in the Colonel's decoded files. I used to date her sister a few years back. Elena was an annoying 12-year-old who had a knack for entering rooms at the wrong time. It's obvious she still recognizes me when she opens the motel room door. So you're little Allie Moore, huh? Last time I saw you, you were quite a pest. And you'd just gotten your braces put on, right?
Yeah, but that was quite a while ago, Tex, and I've grown up. You know, I used to have quite a crush on you.
Yeah, I remember. Speaking of crushed, how's your sister? I haven't seen her since our nasty little breakup.
She got married a few years ago. In fact, it was Debbie's husband who helped me get hired at GRS. It's been just over a year. Since then, I've worked as Marcus Tucker's personal secretary. He's the director of GRS.
So what does GRS do specifically?
They do genetic research, gene mutations, genetic viruses, that sort of thing. It was very professional, high-tech. GRS hired only the best young scientists. But from the beginning, everything seemed really mysterious and secretive.
Is that why you quit?
Apparently everyone in the future dresses like
I didn't
mom
leave until I
jeans.
started receiving the threatening notes. At first I didn't take them seriously, but they kept coming. I decided to get away and use my vacation time. But when I got back, someone had gone through my apartment. That's when I checked into this motel.
How did the Colonel find you?
I don't know. He just appeared here one day. It took him a while to convince me that I could trust him. But now, for all I know, he's dead. I'm scared, Tex. Really scared.
Look, I'll do what I can to help you, but I need to know everything. Why do you think someone at GRS wants you out of the way?
I'm not sure. Since I was Mr. Tucker's assistant for a couple years, I had access to most of his files. Maybe someone thinks I saw something I shouldn't have.
Well, since you don't work at GRS anymore, why do you think your life's in danger?
The last day I came to work, I got a note that said my life was in immediate danger. When I saw that someone had broken into my apartment, I knew that I wouldn't be safe anywhere.
Sounds like my next move ought to be to GRS. Can you help me get in?
Yes, I still have a pass key to the main doors. You can take it, but please be careful. GRS has a 24-hour security watch. With the colonel in the hospital, I have no one to turn to. I don't know if I should, but I'm going to trust you.
I tell Elena to sit tight and wait for me till I get back. I also warn her to keep the door locked and not open it for anyone except me. Elena obviously doesn't know anything more than what she's told me. She's given me the break I need, though, a passkey to GRS. Like the Colonel, I have a feeling that GRS will provide a few answers.
This can only go well.
Mom jeans, the pants of the future. Yes.
Dive right in.
You go there and you save the game. So as soon as you get there, open that aux panel.
What do you want me to save game now?
You can't. You have to go there first. Oh, those buildings are made out of cylinder primitives. Nice.
The GRS office complex is located in the heart of New San Francisco. Elena's passkey gets me into the lobby, which is empty. A directory shows Marcus Tucker's office on the 4th subterranean level. I take the elevator down. Before the doors open, I hear a warning.
Attention, lethal security probe on premises.
Hit auxiliary panel. Now. Now. Save the game. Put it on a different save. I hate to bail, but my network is acting up too much to watch properly, buffering every 10 seconds. I'll try to come back if I can figure out what's wrong. I wish you luck, man. It's always a trouble. Like, we've had trouble with internet for Kevin and pretty much everyone these last few days. So hopefully it's just the storm.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Why did you wait there?
Not quite, Murphy. You are dead.
Dead? Wow. Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. Your life must be restored so that you may fulfill a higher purpose. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided. I will do what I can to help you make your way, but only you can fulfill your destiny. Now, go back and try not to get yourself killed again. You will know when the time is at hand. Try to move a little faster this time. If you get out of this alive, do me a favor and start getting some regular exercise. And it wouldn't hurt to lay off the smokes and booze for a while either.
Yeah, Darth Vader, is that you? Yep, so when you get in the hallway, just make a dart for the left.
Okay.
Don't walk into it. Hurry. Spacebar, yep. There you go. Keep going. You're good, it's not chasing you. There's a pattern to it. So you want to go into not that room, but the room next to it. That'll be the first room you got to go to. Not that room.
Wasn't Eva Sanchez?
She is, but
Okay.
you can't get in there yet. I'm just
Okay.
trying to guide you through this part because it sucks. You're going to be reloading a lot. Here we go. Oh, that's the door. You want to go in the R&D.
I want to go in R&D?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
The door to the R&D office.
Yeah. All right, save it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, it'll warn you before it gets in the room. And then
Something different again, or?
yeah. Okay. So now you need to find Paul Dubois' computer. I'll let you look around. Don't worry. Hey, look, it's the Moonchild. The floating base in the
Boy,
sky.
whoever sat here was really good at tic-tac-toe.
That's all that's on that.
Is there?
There's a nice little perennial there. Or whatever that
Ah.
thing's called.
Okay, so I'm at a desk.
Um,
Do I need his computer? Do I need desk drawers? Do I need?
I don't know if you can open the desk drawers. Oh yeah, I can.
Nothing else left in here.
No.
Nothing else left in here.
Try his computer.
Computer passcard required to access this computer.
You don't
I
have access.
I don't have his passcode. Okay.
No.
Nothing else left in here. Nothing else left in here.
Oh wait, trash can. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think it's a clean trash can.
Yeah. Also, this is the place you hide when that thing comes in the room, and you'll hear a warning. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. So when you hear it coming, you have 5 seconds to get into the spot. So you're good.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
Yep, and you just get in that corner, and once you're in it, just hit the space bar so you don't move. And then you'll hear it do its noise, and then once it leaves, then you're good to go.
Isn't giving you a warning about a security sweep kind of counterproductive?
Well, this thing kills anything in its path. So you don't want to be in its path. I think if I build a security system that kills you instantly, I would give it a warning. It's probably... Okay, you're good. It's probably like an insurance reason why they have to do that. If you want to like try to explain why it's the pennant over there, there's something you can look at.
This pennant?
Yeah.
A team pennant. Paul must be a real baseball fan. Let's take a look at this thing. What do we have here? It's like a computer access card.
Hey.
There you go. Paul Dubois. It's funny, like, this is supposed to be an office in the future, but it looks very 90s.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome to the longest text in the game.
To whoever reads this, the information contained in this file was to be delivered by me to Colonel Dobbs. I have been collecting this information for over the past 6 weeks. I'm now being watched, and I doubt I'll ever be able to get in touch with the Colonel. Whoever you are, please get this information to the Colonel. He has promised to take it to the authorities.
Just keep in mind, while you click on those things, you won't, like, while you're in the screen, the thing will not come in the room, so you're good.
Okay. Soon after I was hired at GRS, I was
Welcome to the nightmare.
asked to submit to a genetic scan. When I was found to have no genetic defects, I was invited to join the crusade for genetic purity. I resisted initially, but accepted when I found out that Eva Shanzi wanted to become a member. Eva is a project supervisor here at GRS. I admit I had a romantic interest in Eva, and I thought it would be a way to get to know her. A small group of people met in Marcus Tucker's office after work, and Eva and I were initiated. It didn't take long to realize that the group was not the Crusade for Genetic Purity. The members called themselves the Brotherhood of Purity, and there were dark rituals and readings of prophecy. Frankly, I was scared, but I was sure that there would be no way out once I was involved. It was Eva who told me to contact the Colonel about exposing the Brotherhood.
Menu. That's just the first chapter.
The project we've been working on is directed by Marcus Tucker with Eva. Oops, all of a sudden I lost my place.
I can
Why
read.
can't-
Yeah.
Why can't I follow with the... Why...
Because it's a game from the 90s, you're not allowed to do anything.
Even if there wasn't anything to click on, just to be able to use the mouse to follow along with the words that you're
It is. I think if you were like close to the screen, you would be doing this.
Yes.
And then we would actually be taking paper notes. The project we've been working on is being directed by Marcus Tucker with Eva Shanzi, Thaniel Murray, and Camden Leander as project supervisors. Tucker has divided the project phases, so only he knows anything that's going on. My part in the project has been to develop a specific artificial viral strain, which I've been told will be used in treating respiratory ailments such as bronchitis and asthma. At one time, there were at least 30 people working on the project. Now we're down to 8. I tried to contact some of the employees that left, but I couldn't. Today I found out what happened to them. Some of them were considered to be genetically suitable and have been sent to the Moonchild. The rest are dead. I accidentally found a recording made of an experiment, and the test subject was one of my former co-workers. I only saw a few moments of the experiment, but it was horrible. I'm sure that the experiment involved the use of an airborne virus that was inhaled. It caused a violent death almost instantly. It's horrifying to think that my research has probably contributed to the virus that was being tested.
Yay, genetic annihilation.
The
Moonchild.
Those who have heard about the Moonchild have been told it's a religious getaway for the faithful members of the Crusade for Genetic Purity. I found out otherwise. It was constructed by the leader of the Brotherhood of Purity and is referred to as the Ark of Humanity. The only people allowed to go there are members of the Brotherhood, genetically pure humans. The Moonchild is gigantic, couldn't get that word out, and has been constructed easily to support thousands of people, along with all known forms of animal and plant life for several generations. The ultimate purpose behind the Moonchild is to provide a safe haven for the faithful while the Earth is going through its final purification. I don't know exactly what the purification entails, but I believe it's directly related to the experiments we've been doing here at GRS.
I don't know what purification
Roll that
means,
footage.
but it's probably bad.
Look at that awesome sphere primitive wireframe.
Looks like Spaceship Earth.
And there's the Moonchild right behind our moon. That's, I guess, a technical document? I don't know what you would call that. Menu! We're not done yet. Initiation to the cult.
I got this one.
Okay.
I got a long one apparently, so
You got the
I may
longest
regret
one.
This. When I was initiated, Marcus Tucker informed the others at the meeting of my genetic purity, then went on to give a short speech. This is what he said to the best of my recollection. The principles of the Brotherhood of Purity has existed for thousands of years, but the order itself was founded by the I don't know, in 300 AD. We didn't even know about genetics in 300 AD. Get off your high horse. We know little about those who founded our order, only the truths that were left behind and passed down from one generation of the Brotherhood to the next. These truths are contained in an ancient text known as the Secret Doctrine. Through the ages, our power has lain in anonymity. However you pronounce that word. We have quietly prepared for the day in which the Docesis prophecies will be fulfilled and the genetically pure will inherit the earth. Many of history's greatest figures belong to the Brotherhood, but this fact does not appear in any history book. Each of these men, however, laid groundwork for the next generation. Each man's actions a single stone added to a massive structure. It has now been 1,000 generations since the foundation of the Brotherhood of Purity, and the time has come for the prophecies to be realized. All has been prepared with the exception of finding the ancient Habu?
Yeah.
A powerful talisman forged of magical elements being the vessel through which the Brotherhood's power is channeled. When we have reclaimed the Habu, we will journey to the Moonchild, the guardian of the faithful, and there will celebrate There we will celebrate the purification, the time when Earth will be cleansed of all genetic abominations. Then after the waiting, we will return to a pure world and enter the glorious new age.
Wow.
So Nazis are bad.
Yes. The Secret Doctrine. Do you want to read this one too?
Yeah, go for it.
The Brotherhood follows the prophecies contained in an ancient text known as the Secret Doctrine. From what I've read, been told, and overheard, I've come up with the description for the Brotherhood's objectives. Number 1, the Secret Doctrine tell of an entity called the Incubus, which the Brotherhood could summon when all the prophecies have come to pass. When I was initiated, I learned that only one prophecy had not been fulfilled, having possession of something called the Habu, or Habu. From what I understand, from what I could gather, the Habu is some kind of mystical statuette that holds sacred powers. Once the Brotherhood found the Habu, the Incubus could be created and a moonchild. This could create a moonchild. This moonchild would be the destroyer of the genetically impure and the guardian of the pure and faithful. Another of the prophecies says that the great storm, called the Great Alluvion, will come from the skies and destroy the impure. This process is referred to as the purification. I think the Brotherhood plans to accomplish this by introducing an airborne virus into the Earth's atmosphere. After the purification, in which all life on Earth is exterminated, comes a period of time known as the waiting. The prophecies say this will last for 2 generations. It was for the waiting the Moonchild was constructed. After the waiting, the pure races aboard the Moonchild will return to Earth and begin the New Order. The known history of the Brotherhood of Purity. Oh, wow. The origins of the Brotherhood of Purity predate the written history. So many of the details are lost. The order started in the Far East among a small group of men whose concepts reached thousands of years into the future. While other more primitive men were learning to use the uses of metal and stone, this Brotherhood was embracing the rudimentary principles of eugenics and ethnic cleansing. The name and acts of the founders were passed down orally for hundreds of generations. The genealogy and philosophy and icons of the Brotherhood, however, were not fully committed to the paper until the 3rd century AD. A group of men known to outsiders as the Docetists composed an expansive tome, attempting to summarize the history and doctrine of the ancient order. This text became known as the Secret Doctrine and was accepted as the official word of the Brotherhood. In the Roman Empire, the Brotherhood of Puberty grew steadily in power.
I mean, it's not much better, but it's better.
During the rise of the Roman Empire, despite the enormous wealth and influence of the Brotherhood and its anonymity was preserved, the number of those who were initiated and received the teachings, signs, and passwords was kept to bare minimum, ensuring complete dedication and fealty, as well as avoiding the dilution and quality which inevitably comes with overpopulation. When the Roman Empire fell, the Brotherhood survived unscathed. In fact, it is speculated that the Order hastened the downfall of its own benefit. The Empire had grown obese and sedentary and was no longer conducive to the highest ideals of the Brotherhood of Purity. The members of this order have cast their eyes toward the fierce and hungry tribes of the Anglos and the Saxons, which were not as intellectually advanced as the Romans, but had not suffered the physical decline.
I got it. The Middle Ages. Many of the kings in medieval Europe were members of the Secret Brotherhood. One was King Henry I, also known as King Henry the Fowler. He ruled Britain around 900 AD and was considered a visionary by the other members of the order. He prophesies that a gigantic storm will appear from the eastern sky and will overwhelm the impure, and this was added to the Secret Doctrine. Other pivotal and powerful rulers of the Middle Ages were secretly affiliated with the Brotherhood of Purity, including Charles the Great, Henry the Lion, Otto the Great.
Head down. Okay, nobody cares about this. Let's hit menu. Yeah, let's get out of this. Menu. Let's see what else we have left. Okay, that's good. Wow, that was really interesting, man. You read that so fast. So interesting. That's right, John fell asleep in the chat. That was the longest. Like, this is the most exposition dump I think I've ever seen in a video game. No, it's not it's not the most, but it's pretty up there.
Yeah.
That's all massive. So we know the Moonchild is a space station around the moon. That is where all the genetic purity people are, and they're trying to release a virus onto the Earth that wipes out everyone except for those on the Moonchild, and then they wait after 2 generations. Huh? What? And then they come back and they kill. And basically, Tex Murphy gave them their statue because
He's an idiot.
he's an idiot.
But
So-
he's our idiot.
Yes.
So we're going to get
So
him
James
out
Earl
of this.
Jones decides to send Tex Murphy to stop this problem. Darth Vader
so-
sends him out.
Yeah, Darth Vader sends Tex Murphy to stop Nazis, like I guess 3.0 we're on now.
Yeah,
So anyways,
there you go. That's the plot.
okay.
That's the whole plot of the game. I'm not even kidding.
Are we ready to exit and deal
Day
with
4. That's where we're at.
Warning.
Oh shit.
Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
Get over there in that space. Duck down. Crouch.
Oh,
Crouch.
no.
There you go. You're good. After it clears, save the game. I don't want to ever do that again.
Well, do you have to open up all the pages, or is it just like, here's possible additional
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't want to try it. I mean, these games are designed for you to follow a very linear path.
Ah, okay.
So I'm like, I don't want to test it. Save it. Because I do not want to do that part again. You can save over the same game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. All right, let's see what your...
I feel like that's probably better. Anyways, I'm assuming head out. Yes? No?
Oh, there's another item in this room. It's like a small TV. It's like... Oh, there's a wrench on the floor? Right there? You can't see it. It's like... It looks like a highlight, but it's actually...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
You're gonna
One
need
wrench.
that. Yeah.
So you were saying TV?
It's around the corner here. I think it's on this desk. Yeah, it's back there. The thing that you think, why
Ah.
would I ever pick this up? It's behind that.
That.
You're not gonna look at it?
I mean, I can look at it.
It's like the TV has no reception capability. It's set up to run only when hooked to a Laserdisc player.
Laserdisc.
In the future, everyone goes back to laser discs and UHF technology.
So anyways, resume.
Yes, you're good.
Okay.
So when you exit this room, you're gonna go to the office next door.
The office to the left.
Yes. Don't worry, this thing's not coming this way, so you're fine. You can just go to
Okay.
that door.
Okay. I'm assuming.
Yeah, so that's the area back, so that thing back there, that's where you hide back
Okay.
there, if you need to. So, behind you is a vent on the floor. Yeah. I gotta open that up. Use.
Ah.
Now,
The opening isn't big
look
enough for me to
look
get
through the
through.
glass. Just look at the glass, like hit look.
No way into this high security area. The switch to the door is that red button on the table. But what's that I see sitting next to it? That's a roast beef sandwich.
If only we had a thing that can get in there and press the button for us.
Oh, hey. I forgot we had that.
Get that roast beef. All right.
Poor little guy. He must have tripped something on the console, or maybe the old roast beef sandwich spontaneously combusted. At least he got the door open for me.
Save that game.
Auxiliary.
Okay.
Save. Save.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So.
There you go. Check out the area.
That looks important.
Looks like a mini disc. Something tells me I ought to see whatever's on it.
Okay.
What's the note say?
I don't know. What does the note say?
Just click look at it.
Just standard office desks.
You have to like, yeah.
It's a memo. It says, memo to Marcus Tucker. This disc was confiscated from Ava Shanzi before she was imprisoned on the Moonchild. We are still searching her personal effects for any sign of the Winter Chip.
And there you go.
Okay. So at least she's not dead yet. I guess, you know,
Yeah.
genetically pure and all, you know, need her to make babies for the...
Warning.
You're gonna have to
Security
run.
sweep
Yeah,
out
will
there.
Yeah.
begin in 5 seconds.
Don't spacebar. Go. You're
Ah.
you're dead. Go. Hurry. Make a left. Go behind the thing. Crouch. Crouch. Oh, you did it. Nice.
Well, I'm here.
No. No.
I was so positive.
It's not a laser disc though. That's
True.
just a compact disc read-only memory. Or a CD-ROM. Alright, now you can save your game again. That's just being safe here.
No, you're not. You're not paranoid about this game at all right now.
I'm just like, save early, save often.
Okay.
So you gotta, there's some drawers you can go through. A bunch of stuff you could pick up. No. I think there's a desk. Oh, right there. What's that?
I love finding unlocked drawers.
That's not what I wanted.
This looks like it might open one of those office doors.
Yeah.
Can't see.
There's your laser disc, because only a laser disc would be that big.
This laser disc is titled, So You're Starting a New...
Stop. Stop. Moving. Just for a little bit. Thank you. Nope.
Just standard office desks.
Okay. So,
Make sure you examine that stuff.
I will. 1 second. I was gonna see. Nope, nothing
That's
there.
that's Ava's computer in case you wanted to have a fun time there. Are you doing crouching?
I was trying to get around the wall just to go look. You were saying like Ava's computer, like it
This
was.
computer has a...
Oh, and I have a mini disc. What do you know?
Computer passcard required to access this computer.
See, I happen to know where the pass card is, and the guide hasn't gotten that far yet, but I know where it's at.
Okay, so it's not this one.
I'll say it like this.
Oh.
Now, this is for a door.
Yeah.
I'll say it like this. It's basically...
Oh, there's a scratch on the laser disc. I wonder if it still works.
It's basically in a place where people would normally hide passwords in a office desk environment.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
Crouch. Please.
Yeah.
Okay.
So where do you think you would store a password in a desk office environment?
I'm trying to think of where recently in games I've found passwords, like underneath a chair, or
Oh, underneath the chair is a good spot.
possibly behind your name tag thing, or underneath the desk. Okay.
You can go now
Okay.
before this thing comes back and does another security sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you so garbage controls?
Where that? I only remember that because I was like looking for it and I was like, where the fuck is this thing? I was so mad. And there, it's the perfect place to hide it.
Thank you.
All right, now use the computer. No, don't do that yet.
Oh.
Just actually use it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just right click. Yeah.
Nothing's coming up.
Oh.
I'll need to load up a disk before I get any information off this computer.
I've made initial contact with the cult. The Colonel's information was right on. There are at least 2 employees here that are members. I haven't been able to find a solid link between GRS
Those
and the cult,
bangs.
but I'm sure
Wow.
Tucker knows what's going on.
Can
Over
she
the past
see?
month, I've been letting people know that I support
I mean, you can.
eugenics
I mean, if you're
movement.
just typing on the computer, you don't need to
Finally,
see
I was
forward.
contacted today by a cult member named Murray. He's a project supervisor. I'll be attending an initiating meeting tomorrow night. I've gotten to know one of the young researchers, Paul Dubois. I'm fairly sure he knows nothing about the cult. He told me that Tucker doesn't trust most of his staff and has the project groups working separately. 9 or 10 people came to the meeting in Tucker's office. The only ones I knew were Tucker, Murray, and Paul. I got the name of only one other cult member, a creepy little Nazi named Camden Leander. He seemed to be the highest ranking member. I didn't learn much. They seemed more concerned with grilling me and Paul. I don't think Paul is cut out for the cult. I think he's attended the meetings to get to know me. I've advised him to get out while he can. Also, there's a young woman named Elena Moore who works as Tucker's assistant. She doesn't seem to know what's going on here. I think she knows too much,
That's how you
and
know
she'll
it's blue
probably be
screen.
eliminated when the current project is finished.
That's how you know it's blue screen.
I've warned her to get out of the company.
She was wearing green.
Oh.
It looks like the project is almost completed. The cult members are ecstatic. I keep hearing them use the words purification and illuvion. I don't know what they mean, but whatever's going to happen is going to happen soon. I'm not going to use a chip until I have a better idea
Hey.
of what they're up to. At our last meeting, there was an older man. He looked familiar, but I couldn't place him. Apparently, he's in charge. I noticed him staring at me during the meetings. Afterwards, he pulled me aside and said there would be a special place for me in the new order. I'm going to play along.
What's up, stream?
But
Crow. Crow is fired.
do you have a transmorgifier in there or something? I mean, Mike walked out, you walked in. It's like, wait, what?
We switched bodies.
Oh, okay.
No, I can't fake being Mike. He's too good at being himself. But what is up, stream? Captain Cleveland is here for Adventure Night. Adventure Game Night. How's it going so far? Under a killing moon.
Well, I've died once already today. And get sent back to Earth by Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
Yes, Darth Vader.
This game just doesn't care about copyright infringement.
No, it's James Earl Jones.
Oh, sweet.
So, Darth Vader, in kind of air quotes. But yeah. So we're back from the dead. We have found out that unsurprisingly, the group behind the Crusade for Genetic Purity are Nazis, and
It's
kind of
always
want
the
to kill.
Nazis.
Yeah, kind of want to kill basically anybody who's not genetically pure and repopulate the Earth.
Bunch of CRISPR baby motherfuckers. Now Nazis are getting into CRISPR. It's over. So what am I looking at? Are we
well-
staring at a wall?
Kind of like. So there's a robot roaming around,
Ew.
security drone, and it will kill you instantly, like without hesitation. That's how I died earlier. Is I hesitated.
You got caught.
Um,
Oh, the couch cam froze.
Warning. Security sweep will
So nobody
begin
knows
in
that I'm here.
5 seconds.
No, the game's working.
Yeah, the game works fine.
We're gonna fix that in a second. We're gonna fix So yeah, now Kevin's here. Hey,
So you hacked into one of these security drones?
No. We just have to avoid them.
Oh.
let's do. This is gonna look weird. Oh no,
Oh no,
we've got.
I wasn't in my safe spot. What'll happen now? Ah!
I'm fixing it. Prepare yourself. It's gonna change again. No, we're fine. Hey, look, he just appeared. Couch. Gotta do the water. Fucking just.
Yeah, unknown to everybody, like Kevin was just like hiding like in the cushions of the couch this entire time.
It's not surprising.
And
Actually,
we just-
not
Nick-
surprising. That's
Nick,
like
I am the cushions of the couch.
you wear that couch
Remember
suit.
that when you... Yeah. What movie was that?
I don't remember. I seen a skit of someone like pretending to be like a chair in a college.
I think it's, oh my gosh. It had Val Kilmer in it. It was like a classic spy movie. I gotta look this up. James Bond.
So
You may have done that in James Bond.
So you need to go to the conference room, which is on the other side of the building,
Okay.
or other side of the thing. So
Go
you
down?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God, Cam Cleve
Yeah,
just.
I spawned above the house, thankfully. Was it Heat? I don't think it was Heat.
Go to your left. Yeah, go this way. All right, yeah, you're gonna go this way. Its pattern is it goes this way, comes back around,
top secret.
but it's gonna go into this room here first. Not this room. You're fine.
Whoa.
Go back.
Well, but it was.
There's
No,
a drone.
it's gonna go into Tucker's office first, but you can go in the conference room. No, not that area. No, it's coming. Oh God, run away. Go left. Go back. Yeah, go down the center hallway. Yeah, and then you're gonna go make a left. You're gonna wait for him to go around, but don't move forward. It's so close to dying.
How do I know when?
Just go.
Okay.
You should be fine. Yeah, he's far away now. Jet, you can go right into conference room now. Yeah, save your game. Save the game, because that's what you need to do. All right.
Oh, dude, you know what it was? It was, it was a Leslie Nielsen movie.
This table's solid oak.
Okay, what about the note?
This memo consists of a short outline titled Anticipated Patterns of Organic Regrowth. Topics listed below include effects on marine life, risk of vegetation contamination, and possibility of inherent immunity. This memo
It's the same
consists
thing.
of a short...
So yeah,
Look, a desk.
a desk with more drawers to look through.
By the way, is there a safe space in this room or no?
There is.
There you went.
Actually, it's not. Yeah, there is a safe space, but I don't know where it's at. So if you,
Well, that's not gonna work.
you're gonna have to guess. I'm gonna assume that it's behind this desk, though.
Okay.
Well, you have a television that's got a laser disc player.
Well, it didn't work trying to combine it.
What's that?
Oh, but I can get it. I can
What's
take
that? Oh, examine that.
it. Interesting.
Thing's useless to me unless it's hooked up to a TV.
The Laser Pro 3.
Combine.
Well, that would be the obvious thing to
Yes.
Combine the TV.
Audio visual equipment.
Loaded AV equipment.
Now examine it.
Hello, I'm Marcus Tucker.
Hello.
Is that it?
Yeah. The Laserdisc has a scratch in it. It's gonna be useful later, I promise.
Okay. Are we going to have to pull a
Yeah, I think hiding behind the desk is gonna be your only best option.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know where this thing's gonna go, and I don't know if it's gonna see you. It's probably gonna kill you. But you saved it before you came in, so you know what to
Yes.
do.
so we can be quicker next time?
These controls are so amazing.
It's a nudie mag. Cool.
Another Playbub magazine. Say what you will, but I love the articles.
Warning.
Yep. There it is.
Security sweep will begin in 5 seconds.
Warning. Security sweep will begin in
Slow,
5
slow,
seconds.
slow. Lock it down.
Nice. Good job, dude. This thing is totally not going to see you. Unless it goes around the conference table, then you're fucked.
Are those like tiny screams for help or something?
That's just the mod. That's just the robot noise, dude.
It's like in pain.
Dude, I'd want one of those for my security system.
My icing.
Just have like a Roomba come in.
Whoa.
Fucking,
This desk looks like a mate to the...
Okay.
there's more to it.
There's more to the desk?
Yes. Yes.
What do we got? What do
Yeah,
we
no, those drawers open.
got?
No, the other drawers, they open. No.
You
What
must have clicked
This
perfectly.
desk looks like a mate to the conference
No.
table.
Try the, oh, that might be on the drawer. Stand up a bit. I can't see what you're looking at. Look down. There's items inside the desk that you still have to get.
Can't move it.
Yeah, try that. Oh.
That's that one. That had the Laserdisc player in it.
This desk looks like a mate to the conference table.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading the wrong part. My bad. I apologize.
Jeez, you're
You got it.
terrible.
You can leave this room.
Okay.
You're gonna go to Tucker's office next door.
Okay.
But you need to be quick. Because that thing spawns in the same place no matter what. So it just resets its thing.
Locked.
Use the pass key on the door. On the thing on the side. Alright, now open it. Save it, yeah. Because he almost got you. Save it. Save the game. Save the game. Yeah, the plants is where you hide in this room. Behind those plants, yeah.
Behind the plants?
Yes. But it's going to spawn you in front of the door when you reload your game, so it doesn't matter. Save it. Save it anywhere. It doesn't spawn you.
Here I was trying to outsmart the game and only discovered that the game is dumb. The game is too dumb to be outsmarted. Okay, so.
So you got to examine the door over here. We're going to get rid of this robot so you can play the game.
Yeah.
Examine it.
Examine.
Something tells me I'll
No.
find some answers behind this door.
Examine the controls, yeah.
This panel must control access to the safe. Looks like it's a voice-activated ID system. My guess is that only
Wow.
Marcus Tucker's voice will work on this system.
Good thing we have loaded AV equipment.
I'll need to turn on the access panel first.
Okay.
To access the safe, please prepare for voice ID verification. Please speak your name now.
New update to Sea of Thieves.
Sweet.
Hello, I'm Marcus Tucker. Hello, I'm Marcus Tucker. Hello, I'm Marcus Tucker.
Stand by 4. DNA.
You're gonna get in there. You're gonna
scanned.
grab those 2 items as quick as possible.
DNA incompatible. Attention. Security.
Grab those 2 items,
Intruder.
and then the
on
trash inside the trash can
premises.
too. Go. Go. Look down. Yep.
Wow, this looks challenging. Come on.
This table doesn't look too interesting.
Trash can. All right, get out of that room. Go behind the plants quickly.
Where? Actually, no. Where am I? Where?
There, you're right there. Go to your left. Go to your left.
I'm trying.
In case
You died.
No!
You died. You're not good enough. You gotta try harder. Yeah, you're good. Just hit the resume.
This game looks really
Okay.
Hard.
yeah.
This part is hard. You came at like the part of the game where it's like dumb. Yeah, turn it on.
2. Access
click.
the
Yeah.
Fucking fucker, fucking
Skip.
fucking fucker.
Get in there.
stand by.
Click.
4.
Click.
DNA scanned. DNA incompatible. Attention.
Good luck
security,
maneuvering in
intruder
this
on
game.
Premises.
Come on. No. Look.
Yep. You got it. Good work. Now you just gotta get out of there. Go behind the plants. And then wait there behind the plants for it to enter the safe. Whoa. Yep.
Oh.
Crouch.
Um,
Yep. Spacebar. Here, look to your left. Yep. And then just wait right there. When it gets in there, you're gonna just pull the lever on the safe. Once it goes inside. You know
What
that
lever
the access panel?
okay.
Go. Hit it. And there you go. You never have to worry about this fucking thing. Is there anything else in this room? Check his desk drawers. Check his computer.
Check his 401k.
Oh yeah, look at that numbers.
Come here. Let me.
An old piece of masking tape is stuck here. Looks like some numbers are printed on it. 142235. Probably doesn't mean a thing.
Don't worry, I got a note here.
Looks like a 14. Anyways.
Yeah, you're gonna need that. Yeah, you have to back up, unfortunately. Oh my god. Why'd you try to move while you're crouched? It's like near impossible.
I don't know. I make poor life decisions. That's why I'm here.
What a nice thing to say.
I feel so welcome.
Nice.
Hey, now we can light a cigarette whenever we decide to
Yeah.
do that. What do we get, by the way?
Let's exit this.
Let's take a look at this Buddha. Whoops. So clumsy. I'll be darned. This must be the winter chip. It was right here under the cult's nose the whole time.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Looks interesting, but I'll need to find a video cassette player.
You remember VCRs, right, Kevin?
In the year 2035,
I'm
VHS.
surprised he calls it a video. Like, I'm surprised he doesn't look at it and go, "What the hell is VHS?"
I'll have to find an old tape player.
Oh, and this thing.
No, don't do this right now. Let's get out of this room away from this noisy creature.
True that.
If only there was like a place where you could like...
I have a VHS collection, Nick.
Yeah, that's the only thing you need out of the room. Oh, silence. So if only there was a place that you could put the winter chip, you know, just for safekeeping. You know, a place with like a hidden compartment.
I see where you're going with this.
Just saying.
You're like a Tex Murphy coach. Secret watch. Watch with hidden chip. Yeah, it's really hidden. It's not like hanging out of the side of it or anything.
Well, the game has multiple endings.
That watch's secret compartment
And
made
if
to
you
save this
get to a
place, we need
certain
hide
point in the
winter
game and you
chip.
don't have that in there, they take the chip away from you and, well, it doesn't end well for you. Or the world, for that matter.
So anyways,
it's behind.
we have a video cassette. Which
We have a video cassette, which
Oh, that's probably an electronics store visit, isn't it?
nope, that's a conference room. They have.
Oh, it's a conference room.
I mean, it's a conference room. Of course they're gonna.
Why do they have a video cassette? Isn't this?
It's the 90s, 2035.
Retro futurism.
Yeah.
Remember that, Kevin?
So they have a TV.
Yeah, that was the 80s.
They have
not
a.
the
They don't
90s.
even have a widescreen
Cabinet
TV.
is handcrafted oak.
Like
My
Alien.
favorite kind. My home movies will.
Well, movies are VHS.
Well, that's not gonna work.
You have to open up the cabinet underneath the TV directly.
Ah. There we go.
You mind if I grab it?
Lock.
I don't.
Go right ahead, dude. Help yourself. Get yourself a little bit of that pick me up. That's right. Get diabetes early at life with Coca-Cola Vanilla.
Cabinet
Locked.
Why?
From the creators of Piss Energy Drink, come Coca-Cola Vanilla. Yeah, examine. Let's solve this puzzle. While you're doing that, go ahead and get a Coca-Cola. That's going to take a minute.
This is bullshit.
We need some music.
Uh,
I could tell you that it is an annoying puzzle that sucks and is really difficult. And now for the puzzle music. I wish I had a longer boom arm. Actually, I do. I actually literally have a boom, like a boom pole that I could hook that into. So like triple the length. Just point it straight down.
Yeah.
But I think with that, I could just get a shock mount and then get a better microphone. I don't know, dude. Just have a microphone come down like. Right in
You know
front.
what I was thinking?
What's that?
To have two mics, stereo, just in front.
well, we do that sometimes. Mike over there and Michael over on the Heckle couch.
But I mean, like,
Sorry, that was really loud.
XY. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
To
He's
get,
just
so
bad
it's a
joke.
stereo field.
What would you suggest? He's got to solve this, so we have time.
I do have studio mics that are just sitting in a chest.
Okay.
So if we could set those up low and just like stereo field to the couch. See how that works, I don't know. You still might pick up the
Yeah.
AC unit, but what can you do? It's blowing right at us.
Well, it's honestly
AC,
the
can't
only
live with
thing.
it, can't live without it.
It's
at
the only
moment.
thing keeping this part of the house cool. I could bring that other one in here, and that would probably do the trick, but it's louder.
Yeah.
Just playing some music because
Yeah.
they don't play anything when you're trying to solve this puzzle. I'm gonna look up to see if these update actually.
Brother Marcus. No, wait, you had it right. Go back.
Oh, brother. I see where you're going.
So the last piece, yeah.
There it went.
Michael's already out of town.
Yeah. He left shortly before like an hour before the stream went out.
This song is sick.
I know. It's like one of my favorites from this game.
I don't know why I'm lining these up so nicely because I'm gonna have to move it again.
Can you
Brother
move them in
Marcus.
chunks or no?
No.
That would be so nice. Dude, you come up with all the good ideas. You should go back to 1993 and be like, hey, fucking do this right.
This is probably like the left
Yeah.
side of it.
Ahoy, pirates! The second cursed bilge rat adventure has ended, and the Sea of Thieves faces an unusual calm. Rumors abound of a new threat on the horizon, making the shopkeepers of the Sea of Thieves nervous. Words in the taverns is that the shops across the outpost will soon be lowering their prices to encourage sales, so clever pirates may wish to save their coins. Patch 1.1.8 also brings with key performance improvements, crash fixes, and additional fixes for other known issues.
Wait, so that's the update is just everything is cheaper?
Updates include great water, improved lighting, reflection, and movement of water within the ship. UI update. Ampersands have been updated to be more visible on loading screens and the UI header fonts. Some performance issues include sinking items now despawn at the lowest depths the players can swim to instead of sinking beyond. This improves overall game performance. Multiple server and client crash fixes.
Are you done?
That's right, he's absolutely right. These updates also include the Executive Admiral jacket no longer clips on the muscular body types. Flags no longer become detached from flagpoles when sailing. Players no longer clip out of the sloop when interacting with banana/food barrel. Screen stutter has been reduced while sprinting and aiming down sights.
It's a 1.36 gig update.
Players who earned but did not receive items during the Hungering Deep will receive these items upon the next login. Here are some known issues though. Some players travel in an unintended direction when fired from a cannon. When players continue to hear muffled sound after being fired from a cannon, we have reports that being fired out of a cannon again clears the muffled sound.
So
basically,
you have hearing damage.
So
But
like-
if you damage your hearing again, it fixes it.
so like when you're in the cannon, it's like. So I guess it gets stuck in that.
And this was your Sea of Thieves weekend update.
Some Skeleton Throne titles were not correctly awarded to players who completed the required commendations. The download and install size is 965 megabytes for the PC players. The Master Race.
You mean there's other races?
Fucking horrible. Oh my god.
There are lesser races.
Ugh. Like the Xboxians and the PlayStations.
X-boners.
The X-boners and the PlayStations.
Oh wait, that's a word.
So they got rid of the... They made the water look nicer inside the ships.
You mean like when it's on the deck?
I think it's in the ship, but maybe.
Yeah.
Like so when you need to run your bilge pumps.
Which is our bucket, because we don't have bilge pumps.
Yeah, we're fucking poor pirates, man.
We just run out. You go down into the... You would like Sea of Thieves, actually. I'm surprised you haven't... Well, once you get your computer,
Yeah.
you're going to have to play.
Yeah, that'll be fun. And that was your Sea of Thieves update with Dark Crowing.
Look at this. Look at this guy. He's like, yeah, am I a
He's like-
pirate? He's like, I'm a pirate.
Look at his fucking face.
I like that there's a gap. Like, I like how you sit closer to me. Like,
Yeah, I just saw that on the camera.
you're like,
It doesn't feel like...
I know, like over here, but
If
I'm
I'm sitting here, it feels...
I'm like, hey. But you're
I'm
like-
so much lower than you. Hello.
You're low, but can you do this? Oh. Actually, his water's on the table. Probably not a good idea.
We can scoot that.
I don't want to do that.
I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was a pretty awesome storm system that just
Yeah, I know.
flew through northern Ohio.
Yeah, I was driving through a bit of that on the way here.
Me too. I hydroplaned a lot. My tires are not good.
Wow.
We gotta rotate my tires. We gotta just
Do
switch
it.
them. Yeah.
Hey, I got the breaker bar and I've got the jack.
What
which
else? Do you have jack stands?
I don't, but you can just do the middle. No, yeah, we need a jack stand. We can just get one from my uncle's house.
We need a few.
Well, you just need one. Oh wait, you got a jack that came with the car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just pop that under there. We only need the two. One jack in the front and one on the back. Pull off the tires from the side, rotate them, and then take that off, go to the opposite side, do the same thing. Just one side at a time.
Don't they need to be crossed? So
Yeah,
like the back left should be the front right. Rotated.
I have to look that up. I'm fairly... Yeah, I think you're right, but maybe. I don't think it matters. 'Cause you're just rotating
Okay.
back to the front.
Because I know there was some kind of like where the tension usually falls on the tire, or where like tires usually ball out, and they recommended that you crisscross them like that. I don't know. That's stuff that I remember from like being a teen.
I
and my
believe
dad
yes.
teaching me
You're
stuff.
to do it properly. You're supposed to, like there's a figure 8 rotation pattern of some sort.
Okay. Well then, you just put one on the opposite side, one over here. Just 2 jacks. It's just lifting it up.
Do you have cinder blocks? Do you have cinder blocks?
No, because the basement isn't demolished yet.
But we're just taking tires off.
We are, but
I mean, I know where there is a set of jack stands that can lift like, what are they?
Yeah, most
I think
of
they're
actually the jack
150 tons each, so that may be a little bit overkill for
Yeah,
what
my
you
jack
want.
stands that I just remember the ones my uncle have are like for like SUVs and trucks.
like I just need stands. You know, lift it up, put it on a stand, lift it up, put it on a stand, and then just take the tires off and switch.
Well, I was gonna say, just I use my jack and you use your jack.
But then we can only do one side.
Well, I'll do one with my jack and you do one with your jack. You can do
When
two.
would you be planning on doing that? Probably before you leave, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Let
hope.
me make a call. I know people.
Okay.
Okay.
You mean like, so the car's here, and you would jack here, and I'd jack there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just leave them up. We pull the tires off together, do a little switch, pop them back on.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I was thinking. I mean, I've done it on mine,
Okay.
but I had like here's the thing, the jack I have is amazing, and it will actually fit. It's for cars and SUVs. The one that, like my uncle had, and he was like, "Yeah, just use 2," and I was like, "Okay." I go out there. His is just like I jack it up and I hear. I'm like, "This thing's on a timer. The hydraulic can't hold it anymore."
Yeah. I don't mess with hydraulic thingies.
He's like, "Oh, you gotta tighten it." I'm like, "It's tightened. This thing is fucking, dude."
It's broken.
Yeah, I was just watching. I'm just here.
This song is awesome. I really like bossa nova and smooth jazz like this.
I like how you're like the pieces fit together perfectly. The ultimate puzzle game.
I worry about weight distribution.
But you have 2 tires, and we're raising it up so that way.
Well, we're raising the car off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I worry that, like, because I don't know how it's balanced, like where the center of gravity is for the car. With your car, it's probably like in the center because you have 4-wheel drive, you know, and like shit is heavy in the back, but it'll probably work out.
I was gonna
It'll
say
work
it's just
out.
like we're taking tires off and quickly putting them back on. Well, yeah, with that breaker bar, it's awesome. Just a lot of leverage, and you just
Okay,
comes right down.
the second one. No, wait, that's not it. Never mind. Yeah, actually, the one right before that.
Right where it's see the E and resume. Right above that is a sliver that goes next. The E and resume there at the bottom. You see where that is? Go up. That's that sliver right there. E from resume. The button at the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
that one.
okay.
That's the next one.
I was even trying to find resume like in the in the letter.
We're just.
I think that one goes at the end because it's blank.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Mostly
true.
blank.
True. So why don't I go to
Move over. I'll tell you where to go. Move over to your right. Go next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. Next one. That one. That's it.
So I'm pretty sure that it says latitude there. So we want to find
Go
a U.
to, so it looks like over to the right of that big chunk there. That big chunk that you made? Yeah, it's that one.
Latit.
Why would you abbreviate latitude lat? Like, why not just do lat, L-A-T?
Right above the S and resume is the
Yeah,
next one.
seriously.
Yeah, that one.
All right.
And the one next
and that,
to it.
that looks pretty lined up, yeah. Provide trans. So maybe it's transportation.
No, I see the next one. Go over.
The
That way, up that one right there.
Fourth one, yeah. And I think that's supposed to be transportation. The chameleon will provide transportation near the bottom.
Yeah, so it's that one. Have a little backup singer.
It's really smooth. Unless it's transport. Yeah.
Transport.
The Bastion.
And I see, as soon as I get this out of the way,
It's nope.
Oh, nope, wrong.
It's
E.
the one next to it. Yep.
Ah, there it is.
That bass. I love that thick 80s bass. There's something about that tone that just... It's probably because of Labyrinth. How Labyrinth was my first, like, really favorite movie.
Yeah.
Alas. Oh, and then your chunk. Yeah, then this chunk.
Look at that.
Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it. Look at it.
I've been saying it. I've been saying it.
Been saying it for 10 damn years, Miguel.
Just quote Independence Day. That completes it. Now that's a symbol. I think I'll glue the pieces together so they don't move. We are the seekers of purity who will abide no defect in spirit or form. The time has come at hand. Your work was exemplary and adhered to every detail to the holy prophecies. Now that we have the sacred relic in our possession, our plans can be carried out. I regret that you had to eliminate Dubois. Alas,
Dubois.
such hit the down arrow. Yeah. Alas, such is the folly of man. Shanzi is being held on the Moonchild and will pay dearly for her treachery. Also, as feared, Brother Thaniel was not genetically suitable for our order and had to be retired. Now your instructions. Go to the Bastion of Sanctity, longitude 122 degrees by 47 feet and 11 inches?
Minutes and seconds.
Minutes and seconds.
Yeah, minutes, seconds.
But is that east or west?
Latitude 41 degrees and
I think-
28 minutes
I think
and
it's-
6
It's
seconds.
all from Greenwich?
No, but that Greenwich is 0.
Yeah.
So you have
And I
east
think
on
you
one
go to the
side.
west.
No. There's east and west, or sometimes you'll see it as positive or negative. Same thing with north and south.
But
for the latitude.
there's an absolute one for astronomy where there's no, you don't go east-west. I think it just goes west.
Oh.
Upon arriving, the chameleon will
Like
provide
time zones,
transport.
you know?
I see what you're saying. That's
Yeah,
not usually
Hit
how
the
they do
down
it
arrow.
for maps, though.
The-
So
Yeah.
that's what my assumption was
Okay.
for maps. But if you're for astronomy, maybe.
Though he will not travel with you to the Moonchild just now, as he has other business to attend to before joining us. Godspeed, brother.
Read dealing with text.
This is it. That's it. That's the resume. You're good.
Okay.
You solved it. Save the game. Oh my God, save this game. He's like, good. I'll shred it.
Save. But you don't want to listen to more Sims, and I feel like we bonded.
Yeah, no, that was a good. So now you can open up that door that's beneath the TV. Don't look at your watch. You're not done yet.
No. But like, I was trying to do that earlier, and it's locked.
Locked.
Yeah. We didn't learn
the key
anything.
is located in a place in this room that you're going to hate. Are you ready for this? I know where it's at without looking at the guide. It's on a beam behind you. No.
No, I see.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Look at that hot bullshit right there. How the fuck were you supposed to find it?
And why is it just sitting there? Why would you leave a key on a ledge in
Well,
a
it's
room?
probably because it's the AV key, and they're like, we're tired of losing it. I'm tired of asking the secretary for it.
But why not leave
it-
it in a
yeah.
desk
Dude,
drawer?
I worked in
Why
a-
not leave the drawer unlocked?
I worked in an office. They literally hung this shit on the wall with like fucking yarn. Like they don't give a shit.
Okay. It's turned on now.
So now you use.
My home movies would look great on that screen. There must be a remote control panel that controls this video screen. Maybe it's somewhere on the conference table.
Yep. And now we get to watch a video cassette, which in this time would be
like antique.
yeah.
Though not an effective way to infect the mass population, the viral powder combined with tobacco then inhaled is the quickest way to provoke death. Witness its effects on the traitor Paul Dubois.
He's like about to laugh.
Yeah.
What the?
On a larger scale, the virus can be introduced into the upper atmosphere by means of dispenser satellites. With proper flight path alignment and a minimum of 100 dispensers, Earth's atmosphere could be thoroughly saturated within 12 hours. Once in the atmosphere, the viral molecules bond to condensing moisture and create a seeding effect. The ensuing rainstorms would bring the virus down to the planet's surface. As we have witnessed, the effect of the virus is almost instantaneous, and the entire fauna population of the Earth should expire within several days at most. While this method of extermination is thorough, its residual effects are significant. The atmosphere will continue to cycle the virus for years until natural decay and filtering cause the viral strain to become a negligible portion of the atmosphere. We estimate that this process will require a minimum of 30 years to complete.
That's
So
not
looking
good.
at the DNA strand, was anybody else thinking like Dino DNA, the DNA
Oh,
guy
yeah.
from Jurassic Park? Okay.
I
Moving on.
wanted to say Dino DNA. Dino DNA.
Looks like you have that. You did that. Go back to the room where Ava's computer is. Yeah, that's all you need to do in this room anyway. Yep. So there's a safe in here we didn't see.
Oh right. Well, we
It's on the
found it.
wall to the right. Yeah, right there.
Well, that's okay. We didn't get the code till recently.
All right, the Ultra Safe
So
3000 code.
22?
Yeah,
14.
good memory.
2235.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. How'd you guys remember that shit?
I did, for whatever reason, I noticed the 1422. I couldn't remember the last two.
Math tutors.
I wonder what's in that vial. It says cigarette viral powder.
Nice.
You wonder what's in death. Death is what is in that viral.
So now you have the virus. Examine the vial.
I love the
Viral
effects.
powder for cigarettes? A cigarette load is a classic practical joke, but this is ridiculous.
You got all that. You got all
Do I just go ahead and combine it with the cigarette now?
that. No.
Okay.
Okay. You did all that. Examine the chip that you put inside the watch. Yeah, examine that.
That watch's secret compartment may be the safest place for me to hide the winter chip.
Okay. And then you go to your office. That's literally it. You did
it.
This was the longest day in the game, so I'm glad we got through it, because holy shit. This is only day 4. So
Really? You're done with the day already?
Yeah.
Nice.
We've been doing it forever. Forever.
Forever. Probably a solid 2 hours at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm glad to be out of GRS. I'll need to catch a few winks before I go anywhere else. First thing in the morning, I'll need to go back and check on Elena.
Oh no, this is bad. This is bad.
I love how it like played.
Yep, that was bad.
There's been a change in plans. You and I have a date with destiny. Let's go.
Feels like I've been asleep for about 10 seconds when I hear something moving through the office.
What?
Hello again, Murphy. Remember me? If not, how about now?
Fucking cucumber.
The ability to change forms is a talent I was born with. The metamorphosis is difficult to explain, but I've found it quite useful. I haven't had a chance to thank you for your efforts to our cause. You did us a great favor in retrieving the statuette. It was the last key to fulfilling our ancient prophecies. Now we wait until the appointed time. Incidentally, I've kidnapped your girlfriend. I know you're looking for a certain computer chip. Abandon your search now, and I won't harm Miss Moore. It would be a shame to kill her. Besides,
It's like the one on the bottom.
it's not easy stuffing a head into one of those water coolers. Just ask your friend Pug. He's cooling off right now.
Oh no. Pug was that guy who took our wallet. We found in the back alleyway.
Okay. Hey, they made that just again.
Yeah. A chameleon to one.
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less. That's the trouble with this world. A life's still a life, whether it's mine or Pug's, it still has to count for something. If a crime to humanity is committed, someone should have to pay for it. The chameleon had killed Pug for no good reason and had kidnapped Elena. I'm not about to let him get away with it. Not today.
And there we go. It's a good place to stop.
Okay. Perfect.
That was good. We made it to day 5. Believe it or not, day 4 was the longest day. Day 5 is barely that much in it. Day 6 being the end. And then day 7 is just a video chapter. So let's go on over to the couch cam. Ugh. Welcome back to the couch. So that was Tex Murphy's Under Killing Moon. This is our 3rd one. So now we have to, in the next stream, find Elena, get back to finding out how to get onto the...
Ignore that, Mike. Sorry. Continue with your thing. Ignore the message I just sent you by accident.
Well, no, I want to see this message now. It looks important. Too late to call Grandpa, right? I would say so. It is pretty late.
Unless Grandpa's a night owl.
But
He's up playing VR all night.
so we have to find a way. We have to get Elena back. We have to find a way onto the Moonchild, install the Winter Chip, hopefully somehow, and save the world. Or
Maybe
hear James Earl Jones being disappointed at us, which we don't want that. Darth Vader being disappointed is not a fun time.
No, usually fatal.
Anyways, tomorrow, since Michael won't be here, we're going to have... I'm thinking we're going to have like a Jax night. We haven't had one in a while. And you guys are welcome to join us. We're going to be doing the whole Jack's game thing. I might change that depending if we find a game that's like not just Jack's night. But Jameer comes over, so it's not like we have like a ton of like video games for like 4 people that we can play on the couch. So we'll find out. I think tomorrow will be Jack's night. Would be good. But yeah. Anything you want to add, Captain?
Thanks for showing up.
Thank you for coming to the stream every time that you come to the stream and hanging out with us, whether you're on Steam, whether you're on YouTube, or whether you're on Twitch. We appreciate you. And again, thank you, and we will see you again.
Tomorrow.
I can't say goodbye.
Today.
Um,
Just say goodbye and get it over with.
No. What's a good quote to end this with? Oh, I got a really good quote to end this one.